Hi, everybody. It's Denise back again, and I just wanted to come and share my long overdue Valentine's Day journal. I made this for a very sweet friend of mine, and she, of course, is going to be getting it late, but hey, what can you do, you know? As you all know, I don't get a whole lot of time to craft, so um, it took me a little while to put this together for her, but it turned out super, super cute, and I hope that she loves it. I think it's just adorable. But anyhow, it's a TN size journal, and it's got all kinds of yummies, and it's stuffed and super, super cute. I've got her little tassel that I've made here, and the tassel has um I don't know if you can see them. There's beads. I'm just gonna take it off. It's attached with just a lobster clasp there on the side. And I've also got my little bookmarks that I usually put in all my journals. So there's a couple of little beaded bookmarks there. But here's the tassel, and it's just made with seam binding and laces and some trims from the shop, some fibers and some pearl trim and some coffee stained seam binding. That trim there is from the shop. It's got a little heart up at the top that says made with love. But there's little beaded charms kind of sprinkled throughout. I made some little bead charms out of some Swarovski crystals and some of my glass beads, and they're just kind of sprinkled throughout on the tassel. You can see there's one there, there's another one, but they're just kind of placed throughout just to give it a little bit of whimsy. I love adding charms to my tassels, so that's a lot of fun. And it's just got the little bow up on top. So there's her tassel that goes to the spine. She can do whatever she wants with that. If she doesn't want to keep it on the book, she doesn't have to. Again, it's just attached with a little jump ring that I threaded through the bookmarks that are also attached just with I have a eyelet on the spine there. The spine has been reinforced with coffee stained seam binding, and the seam binding is the same thing. I also use the seam binding to create the bookmarks as well. And then on the cover we just have this super cute image. The closure is just some coffee stained seam binding, and that just comes off. And there's the image on the front. So she's just on top of a swatch of muslin, and then the image is backed with some lace that I carry in the shop, and I've just done some stitching around the image. And then at the bottom I've just got this sari trim, some lace, some threads, and then these little flower appliques that I also carry from the shop. So I have a lot of items. I did use a lot of items from the store in here, and I'll be sure to link the store below. So if you guys want to pick some up for your own journals, you guys can definitely go by and do that. But I'll be sure to leave the link below, and I'll point out everything that that I carry in the store that's inside the journal. Okay. So let's just go ahead and do a quick flip through. The inside cover I just left blank. I didn't put a pocket or anything. I did a little altered paper clip there. It's just made out of some sheet music, and it's just got some lace, a little heart, some threads, and then that one of those little word snippets that says the music of my heart. We've got a little mini file folder in here, and it's just it's blank. There's nothing inside. It's just something for her to jot down maybe some notes or stick some little memorabilia inside there or something. Here's one of the large craft sacks from the shop, and I've just lined it with some lace that I also carry, as well as the fibers. And then inside we've just got some paper so she can do some journaling. I love the colors, you guys, the reds and pinks and creams and white. I think they all look so pretty together. Up here, on the corner, I've just stitched a one of the 4-inch doilies from the shop and just tucked a little film strip inside there. And then we've got a little ruffled tab, fabric ruffled tab. I carry the ledger sheet in the shop. There's just some more paper. I didn't coffee stain any of the pages. Some of the elements are coffee stained, but the pages I did not coffee stain. I just did some stitching kind of all wonky around the page. I think that looks so cute. Here I've got another little tuck spot here. And this is just using a one of the coffee stained merchandise tags from the shop. And I've just got some lace, some cheesecloth, a little die cut there. And then here's some tiny tassel trim that's also in the store. Then we've got a little paper clip with just a little bow on it. And then on the other side, we've just got one of the vintage number cards from the store. And again, I've just added a little ruffle, little fabric ruffle on there. One of the glassine bags from the shop, and inside there I've just got some more journaling sheets. And I've just topped the bag off with some cheesecloth and some a little flower rosette. We got a pocket here with just a couple of tags. Here's one of the 8-inch doilies from the shop. Here's one of the bookmarks. And then here we just got an envelope. And it's just got some random items in it. There's a printable. I've got some of the fibers again from the store. This is from the miscellaneous tags set. And then another journaling sheet here that I've just topped off with some more ruffled fabric and a bow and some of the fibers. And then behind the envelope, we've got one of the alterations tags. Whoops. And I've just topped that off with some more fibers from the store, some lace, a little heart punch, and those are all just attached with a bulb clip. And I carry the bulb pins in the store as well. On the other side, I've just created a pocket out of some fabric. It's topped off with some lace, and then I've got a little collage piece down here made out of burlap and some cheesecloth, some lace, a corrugated heart, and then I stitched another heart right on top of that. There's just little word snippets that says your tender heart. And then in the pocket, we've just got a couple of little elements. This is just some paper shaped in a tag so she can do some more journaling. And I've just topped that off again with a little ruffle, some thread, and a little butterfly. And then this is just a sheet of paper to do some more journaling on. Here's another file folder, and it's just attached with that little bow clip there. And I don't know if you can see, there's little hearts on the clip, on the ribbon. And then on the other side, we just have another, just a tag that I created that can be kind of moved around. And inside there, we've got another one of those little mason jar printables This just wrapped with some more of the fibers from the shop. And another tag there. And then again, one of the merchandise tags from the shop as well. And I've just topped off the pocket there with some little tassel trim and a little collage bit. And then at the top, we've got some lace and fibers with some thread and a button. Just another little ruffle tab. There's the center of the journal, and we've just got just a couple little elements there. Here's a layaway tag that I carry in the shop. It's got a little bulb pin that's holding a button and a piece of lace. And then this little vocabulary card that I also carry, and that just says cupidity. I thought that was cute. And then I just added some little butterflies just to top off the pockets there. And then the strings I just finished off with some little fabric hearts. Here's the other bookmark. And this is just a tuck spot. I just made a tag out of some vintage wallpaper. Got a little lace tab there. It's just a little flip up. She can do some journaling on that. It's just tied on with some fibers. Here's another little pocket that I created out of some of that vintage wallpaper. This wallpaper is so pretty, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. It's textured. You can see that it's painted. The pattern is painted on there. You can feel it. It's so neat. And then there's just a couple of, there's a tag and a little flash card inside the pocket. And then that just flips out to reveal another little pocket. There's just an envelope that I made out of one of the 5-inch square doilies from the shop. And it's just topped off with a little rosette and some fibers. And then inside the pocket, there's just a couple of tags. And then this tag here goes right behind. And then these I'm just going to leave out. And then on this side, we've just got a little heart die cut. And that's just held on with the paper clip that's topped off with a couple of rosettes. And that pocket's got a little, or this page has a little fabric ruffle up on top as well. There's the other half of the 8-inch doily. I love these doilies. They're just so pretty. She's got another little tuck spot with another film strip up there. Here's the other half of that glassine bag, and I've just topped it off with some lace and some of that little tiny tassel trim. I love that stuff. It's so pretty and dainty. And then in the pocket, or in the bag, she's just got another journaling sheet. Super pretty. And that just slips right in there. Maybe. And then here we've got one of the long flap envelopes that I carry in the store. And I've just stitched on some lace to create a pocket. And I just made a tag out of that vintage wallpaper. And then this is another one of the tags from the miscellaneous tag set that I carry. And this is topped off with some of the lace from the shop. And then inside we've just got just a little, just a ledger sheet. Some of the ledger paper that I carry. And I just stamped that with Cherish. And I just topped off that paper clip with some of the lace from the shop as well. Here's another pocket that I just did a little bit of collage on. Again, it's just some threads, some lace, a little stamped sentiment, and a couple of hearts stitched around the pocket, and then the pocket's just got a couple of tags. This is a date stick, and then another piece of that paper she could do some journaling on. I've just topped off these with some baker's twine, and this one's got a little bit of organza ribbon. And then on this side, I've got one of the micro mini glassine bags that I've just made a little pocket with some lace, and there's just a couple of little tiny elements in here. And then there's another little date stick for her there. I love these date sticks, you guys. They're so much fun. And then she can stick something behind the bag as well. Oh, and then this is also a tuck spot here. But this just opens up. She can do some more writing there. And then you can see it says February. Here's another one of the alterations tags, and this one I just did just a little piece, or not a little piece, a little bit of collage there. It's got a ruffled, little piece of ruffled fabric, a chiffon rosette, some threads, a little printable, and then behind there, there's one of the 4-inch doilies, and then some sheet music. And then I just got a little bow up on top, and then I've got this cute bow paper clip that I used to carry in the shop. I used to sell these in sets, but I haven't made any of these in a long time. These are so cute, you guys. I might make some more and put them in. They're a lot of fun. And then here's the other half of the bag. So this is that craft sack. Let me take that off again. So that just opens up. So you can actually, if you wanted to, you could stick stuff all the way in there. But I've just got this journaling paper for her. It slips right inside here. Just like that. And then that's the last page. So that's it. That is the journal. Isn't that so cute? So it's, of course, if she takes everything out, it'll reduce the bulk quite a bit. She doesn't have to keep all that stuff in there. I just like adding little pieces here and there, fun stuff. But that's my that was my Valentine's journal this year, you guys. It wasn't, I didn't like I said, I didn't have a chance to make a bunch of stuff, so I wish I could have, but you know how it goes. I was happy to be able to do this one. So there she is. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you all are interested in any of the elements that I used inside the journal, I'll be sure to leave the links to the shop below, and just come on over and pick some of those items up for yourselves. If you have any questions at all, you can always message me on Etsy. Everybody, I know a lot of people have questions usually about the shipping. Shipping is calculated per item. So anytime you add an item to the cart, it adds shipping for that particular item. So you'll notice if you're adding multiple items that the shipping will tend to go, you know, up each time you add something. I always combine shipping and refund the overages. So you don't ever have to worry. Shipping is not going to be, people sometimes are, you know, is shipping really going to be $25? No. Shipping's never going to be, you know, that high. So if you ever have any questions, you guys can always just screenshot your cart and shoot it to me in a message. And I can tell you roundabouts what your shipping, will average. So, if you ever have questions like that, please feel free to message me on Etsy. Otherwise, just know that I do always combine shipping. I just have to do it manually because Etsy has never ever been able to get it right, you guys. So it just turns into a huge mess when I let them try to combine shipping because they just have never been able to get it right. I do apologize for that. I know it's kind of a nuisance, and trust me, it's not any easier for me. I promise you that. But this is just the way I have to do it with my shop. So um if you have questions, just give me a call, but just don't worry about the shipping. I promise you it does get fixed. So anyhow, I hope everybody is having a fabulous evening, and I hope to talk to you guys all again really soon. I do have another journal that I want to share with you, but it takes me some time to set up to video, and honestly, time is not a luxury of mine. So I come when I can. I come on over when I can. I really enjoy it, but don't get to do it as often as I like. But anyhow, hopefully I'll be back soon with that. And everybody else, I hope you guys are all enjoying time in your crafty spaces. And I will be back to share that other journal with you guys just as soon as I can, okay? Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.